Good morning, beautiful people. It is +4 here in Fort McMurray today, and I'm up a little bit earlier. I am heading down south. I'm going to do what I tell everyone else to do every day. I'm going to go visit my mother. We'll see how that works out. Haven't been having some issues of late with my mom. It's been a very hard time for our family. My dad, he passed away a couple of years back, and my mother, well, she was used to, when she said something, he hopped. Sorry, but that's basically the way it was. It was like, Art, I need to go here, or Art, I need to go there. And he just got ready and went. And right now, she's having to contend with, it's not always, you're going to have to schedule a time because, like my sisters in Edmonton, they have their families and they have their jobs, and you just can't go at the beat of her drum. And it makes things very difficult. And then she, how can I say? I mean, I understand she's lonely. I've been there. I still go through it myself sometimes. She doesn't have to be there in the house herself. She could easily come with any of us at any point in time. But we're not always, like, I'm 5 hours away, my brother's 5 hours away. It's not so easy to just get in the car and go to her place. And so she has the thing that nobody cares and all this kind of stuff. She kind of whines, and she's gotten herself into a bit of a mess sometimes with getting involved with scammers. And there are a lot of scammers out there. You know, when you go on to those Facebook pages, grieving for lost ones or whatever, or Project Forgive or something like that, and you leave a comment, there are actually scammers on those sites that will try to engage you into a conversation, and they get you hooked, and they keep it going, and they keep it going, and all of a sudden you're accepting them into Messenger, and before you know it, they can be scamming you out of hundreds of dollars. And last year we did catch up. We caught on to it, and yeah, it was a $500 less in her bank account for some U.S. general supposedly stationed over in Syria somewhere, and he's telling her he used up all his money for to be phoning her, apparently. I don't know if he was phoning her or texting, but I don't think she ever talked to him. I think she because she would have known, of course, right away. So it wasn't this general who they were using. He was actually a real person, but he got online and said, I'm a happily married man, and I have a family, and someone has stolen my identity. So, you know, you gotta be careful what things that you go online with. So anyway, we got her out of that, and then all of a sudden she's talking to George Strait, of all people. And he's gonna send his plane to come and pick her up. And she, I mean, the woman is 82 years old, and she hasn't been alone in over 50 odd years. And all of a sudden she's alone, and she's just wanting someone to talk to. And we all understand that. But unfortunately, we can't be right there all the time. And it makes things very, very difficult. And we have been trying to help her out financially and trying to convince her that, you know, these are just scammers on there. But she has her own way of thinking, and she's stuck on it, and to her, she's right and everyone else is wrong. So anyway, I'm gonna go down today and see her, and we'll see how things go. It's really an unfortunate situation right now. And if any of you are ever in that situation, I would suggest you take heed to your family, or don't get in that situation. Yeah, and you know, there's lots of groups that you can get involved with, but my mother is just like, no, don't want to do that, don't want to do that, don't want to do that. What she wants is someone with her 24/7 like she had, and talking to these people is not going to bring my dad back or whatever. And you know, we're not against her meeting someone if she wants to meet someone, but meet a live person. Meet someone real. not someone on the phone who's going to scam you and do all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we are going to Edmonton. I'm going to go to Edmonton and see how she's doing. And yeah, so we'll check in a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to say to everyone, have a great and wonderful day. I hope that the sun is shining wherever you are, because we don't got no sun here in Fort McMurray. It's actually calling for 40% rain today, and I will take the rain. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here. So anyway, have a great and wonderful day, and if you can, go see your moms and your dads, and love your spouses no matter what. Love your spouses. Forgive them for any wrongs that they may do, because, you know, life is too short, and you got to protect your marriage, right? It's so vital. It's so important to protect your marriage and keep your families together. There's nothing worse than a broken family. Nothing. And love your kids. They're only children once. Then they grow up. Then you don't want to see you. Oh, well. I live with my daughter, so I see her every day. So it's a good thing. And yeah, if you got a good friend, go see your friend to say hi or something. Phone them up. Which reminds me, it's my best friend Faye's birthday today, so happy birthday, Faye. Have a great and wonderful day. And yeah, if you see someone today that you don't know, please, please, please say hello to them and smile and wish them a great and wonderful day. You could be their only sunshine, right? So, and you could meet someone like my mom who's just longing for company and someone to talk to. We are all out there, and this is unfortunately a very hurting world. And I think people today are just so busy, and we got so much coming at us all the time. I mean, you know, I know it's not easy, right? Cost of living has gone through the roof, and you can hardly afford to put food on the table. I know. I'm there. I'm with you guys, because I understand. I mean, like I said in a previous video, I had a big insurance bill and I had to switch my insurance company, but unfortunately I'm still paying double the amount of what I was paying. And I'm going to tell you, I found it hard enough to pay the one amount. I don't even know I'm going to go through the next one. So I understand, like, you know, the stress of everyday life. It's not easy, right? And we're all in the same boat. We're all going through it. It don't matter who we are. And like I said in an earlier video of the week, you may look and think, well, you know, that one here got it all together. Well, you know, sometimes that could be just a facade that they could be putting on just to pretend, or just to go about their life. Because I can guarantee you, we all don't have it all together in some way, shape, or form. We could be close, but we're all only one day away, really, from losing it all. You know, it only takes sickness or anything could happen to knock you down, and before you know it, I mean, how many people that had homes and all that are now out, that live on the streets, and they're with families. So, you know, we're not, like I said earlier this week, I had to reel myself in. I was getting so upset over Google and all that, and then I had to reel myself in and say, well, look at all those hostages over there in Gaza, the Israelis and all that, you know. And not only those people, but there's tons of people in the world that are going through so much stuff. We are really in a hurting world. And so, like I say, the best thing you can ever do for anyone is to reach out a hand and just say, hi, how are you today? You may not be able to give money or nothing. I know I don't have it to give. But, you know, you can say hi. You can smile at someone. It's so very important. So anyway, folks, take care. God bless, and have a wonderful and great day no matter where you are. I love you all. God bless, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.